Might be that I can't actually get these gargoyles.
Prepare for your final lesson.
Final? But
Maybe they're in there.
So, even the Nilfgaardians have graced us with their presence.
Your Excellency knows well that our hosts are libertines and eccentrics.
Witcher Geralt. We meet again. Who would have known?
You're
I thought
alive?
cats always landed on four paws, but I see wolves sometimes do as well.
Uh,
I trust you have not come to demand my surrender again.
I've come to find the Kingslayer.
And once again don the robes of a hero? Enjoy the fame?
I don't know about robes, Arian, but something along those lines.
I want to be innocent.
Well, as much as I detested Foltest, Temeria now trembles in its foundations, and I sincerely hope Natalis succeeds in salvaging it. Otherwise, the barons will tear the country into bits.
Yeah. How did you escape?
The last time we saw each other, you had locked yourself in a cellar full of oil that you had set on fire.
I grew up wandering the nooks and corners of that fortress, Witcher. I know passages even the mice have not heard of.
For a long time, a lot of people thought you were dead.
Well, that would make two of us, am I right?
What are you doing in Lochmoyne?
Shouldn't you be in Vizima? I heard things got a bit chaotic after Foltest died. It might be a good time to try your luck, especially if you've got royal blood in the family.
Clearly, you do not understand what will happen here, Geralt. The re-establishing of the Council and Conclave is but a pretext. The North's most important rulers have come here not to reconstruct some assembly of mages, but to seal the balance of power and establish spheres of influence. Only fools and cowards have remained at home.
Oh well.
No extravagance excuses short.
He's
Forgive me, Excellency.
alive. That's
Learning
unexpected.
Every word spoken here anyway. Knowing that.
The absence of certain people is telling, but the absence of others...
I wish I knew where these other gargoyles were. Maybe I should just go and do this stuff to find and get Sheila. No, okay, so that's can't get into there, which is my current idea. So unless I meander around and gargoyles jump on me. Nope. Okay. There's not much I can do. So I think we're going to go and get ourselves arrested because I don't know where these sewers are. So I think I go down here and get arrested. Cool. Hello. I assume I'm supposed to let myself get attacked. Oh no, I did not want to fall over there, but alright. Okay, there we go.
You? Here?
Hello. Still isn't particularly wise to let me free.
What are you doing here?
I worked awfully hard to see Phillipa Eilhart in chains.
I doubt you'll be so witty once we're standing side by side on the scaffold.
Unlike you, I've done nothing that would get me hanged.
To them, you're a kingslayer. I assure you, Radovid's torturers will make you admit to anything. Even intercourse with trolls.
What happened to my hair? Radovid's got nothing against me.
Radovid's no idiot. He knows I'm innocent. Besides, I helped him once.
Radovid is a politician. He'd gladly show the world he's an avenger of fallen kings.
Sure, but before he does that, he'll gladly hear about your exploits in Vergen.
By aiding the rebels, I weakened Henselt's position, and that's of paramount importance. Radovid is king of the hill. He has the deciding vote during the summit, thanks, among others, to me.
Is that why he dumped you in this dungeon?
This, Witcher, is a little misunderstanding.
When did you figure out Saskia was a dragon?
Did you know from the start that Saskia was a dragon?
I had suspected she was not what she seemed to be for some time, though I did not learn the truth until she fell poisoned and I could examine her thoroughly.
I've seen the list of antidote ingredients. Not a word about the Rose of Remembrance.
Well, we all prefer to have loyal allies. The Rose of Remembrance is very powerful. Even as a she-dragon, Saskia could not resist my spell.
Why don't you summon her? You could use some help now.
Dimeritium blocks all magic, telepathy included.
Someone's coming.
Your Majesty.
I've waited long for this meeting. You left Redania so suddenly I had no chance to give you the send-off you so richly deserved.
Your Majesty, I fail to understand why I have been arrested. I've done nothing but serve Redania's interests, supporting the rebellion, undermining Henselt, risking my own reputation on your behalf.
I'm no longer the little boy who believed your every word.
His voice has
Why
changed.
did you do this, Radovid? I was there at your most trying hours. Without me, you would not be the man you are. I don't understand.
You understand very well. You conspired against my father Vizimir, and against me. The entire Redanian court once trembled in fear of Phillipa Eilhart.
Untrue, sire. You must let me explain. What are your charges, Your Majesty?
Ambassador,
Triss Marigold was kind enough to compile a list of persons making up the secret society known as the Lodge of Sorceresses. Some Nilfgaardian sorceresses were members as well, but you need not be bothered with them, my lady.
Triss, you're mad!
the Lodge ordered Demaven killed. It ordered Foltest killed. I suspect you played a part in my father's death. And if I released you from the Dimeritium, you'd kill me too. You're finished, Eilhart. There will be a trial, due process, everything as it should be. But know that you shall not wriggle out of this. You shall be convicted of conspiracy, treason, and regicide. They'll rip your flesh from you in bits before they burn you at the stake. Throughout my childhood, I felt your cold stare on the back of my neck. When I issued orders, my subjects would search with their eyes for Phillipa Eilhart's gesture of consent. The entire court at Tretogor looked on as you humiliated me. All Redania laughed behind my back. You taught me to look everyone in the eye. Forced them to lower their gaze, do you remember? A king must never show weakness, uncertainty, you said. I've mastered that skill. Yet there is one I could never force to submit. You. You've one chance to shorten your suffering. Admit to everything, here and now in the Ambassador's presence. Look me in the eye and repent. Submit. As you wish. Torturer, put out those vile eyes.
You're making a grave error, sire.
Ew. Didn't need the sound effects.
We will talk again, witch. I refused to believe it when they told me Geralt of Rivia was in my dungeon. The Geralt I know wouldn't let himself be captured.
I was really hankering for a tour of your dungeon, sire.
What's so interesting about it?
The guests.
I apologize for the dismal company you're in, Witcher. Fortunately, Eilhart won't be with us much longer.
Okay, I commented that you sounded different, and okay, I can understand. I don't know how long was it? I mean, this is 2011, so and I think the original game was 2007. I guess I might be wrong. So that's 4 years difference. You might not be able to get, for whatever reason, something might have come up. The original voice actor may not be available. It may be because, unfortunately, they've died. It may be because they're busy on another project and you just can't wait for them. But could you at least hire someone who can do an approximation, or at least the same accent? Because this is a different accent entirely. Let Triss go.
I beg your mercy, not for myself, but for Triss Merigold.
Your friend is now in Ambassador Fitz-Estelin's hands.
I know, but surely Shillard won't deny you a small favor, sire.
Forgive me, but I can't be sure that I won't require grander favors from Nilfgaard. The fate of entire nations will be decided in this city. Individuals are irrelevant.
I heard Shillard speaking of the Lodge.
The Nilfgaardian ambassador mentioned an organization of sorceresses. Just so happens I'm interested in the plans of this lodge.
Those plans should interest no one, because the Lodge will soon cease to exist. I've nothing against you personally, Witcher, but you've gone from being an uninvited guest to being an awkward witness.
So what will you do to me, King?
I understand I'm in for an extended tour.
You certainly shan't leave here before the summit ends.
I'm flattered, sire, but you overestimate me if you think I could influence it in any way.
Politics is like a complicated puzzle. Every piece may prove useful, or equally useless, even harmful. A breakthrough awaits us here at Loch Muin, by my hand no less. This will be no second Thaned. Soon, everyone will learn what the Redanian king is capable of. You'll excuse me, but it's time for the summit.
Radovid is capable, but too young. He has yet to understand that only the dead remain truly silent. Because Redania is doing Nilfgaard a favor,
dear.
I feel obliged to help the king in return.
I was just thinking, like, the original Radovid was more slimy, and I think that's because of the accent. This guy seems more thuggish. Just the way he's talking. Yeah, what he's talking about, what the words he's saying, but also his accent lead it. Just less, yeah.
Let Triss go.
That would be foolish. If there truly is a place we go after leaving this Vale of Tears, you'll meet her there soon enough. Allow me to relieve the Redanian executioner.
And what kind of favor is Redania doing?
What favor do you mean? You can tell me. Just like you said, the dead keep their secrets.
That's true, but I prefer to be cautious. I promise to reveal every last detail as soon as your body is cold. Pity you won't live to see it. Loch Muin's in for a huge surprise. Both the mages and the kings.
Well, Radovid won't be amused then.
Nobody likes others to decide for them. That's especially true of kings.
You're dangerous, Witcher, and too independent. In time, Radovid will thank me, and he won't be alone. Kill him, but beware his sorcery.
Hold him in part.
Oh! Oh! That's not fair. This happened in Inquisition as well. Don't give me a long bit of dialogue that I, as a player, am interested in hearing, and then go, oh, you wanted to listen to all the dialogue, you're dead. Could have timed it a bit better, but give like a few seconds afterwards so that people can do what I was doing, which is just kind of trying to keep it up and was about to build it up again. Enjoying dialogue. Who does that in a video game? I have to go through that entire scene again? You couldn't have auto-saved? You couldn't have just auto-saved at that point.
Break your wands and burn your hats.
Just auto-saved. Just at the end of that conversation. So that people who want to listen to all of the dialogue from Shillard could listen to it. And then, oh, I've died. Okay, well, next time I'll just quickly go through it because I don't need to hear the dialogue anymore. Even if I quick saved here, what have I gained? I've gained a few seconds. I'm ranting, so I'm wasting those seconds. I understand before people comment. But I'd still have to go through the fight and the cutscene all over again. And I'm aware that this is an old game. What does I say? 2011? And 2016. Well, when recording it's 2016. I don't know I don't know how long my buffer is, but maybe 2017 by the time this goes up. No, it'll still be 2016, I think. I'm losing track of things. So it's 5 years old. They're not going to go back and go, oh, he's right, we should have an autosave there. With The Witcher 3's out. But it's like, this happened in Inquisition as well. And... I wanted to... Like, just have me in the back. Actually, I don't think there's anything, is it? But... in Inquisition, it was the same thing, but there was a chance to quick save at that point. Maybe there was a chance to quick save in that conversation. I don't know. Yeah, skip. Yeah, well, they're messing with my hairdo.
You? Here?
Yes, here. They've hired a barber to change my hair. Oh my goodness. The fiends! They have done as well. Boo. Yes.
To them.
Yes. Nothing against me. He's a politician. When did you figure out Sister's Dragon?
Well,
why don't
Dimerit.
someone's come?
Your Majesty.
I've waited.
Your
I'm.
What?
Don't trust you. You're evil. I'm not a politician.
Your
The
Triss
Lodge.
talked about the Lodge of Sorceresses. You plan to kill everyone.
The entire.
Bitterness.
You've won. As you.
I'm gonna gouge out your eyes.
I refused to believe it when they told me Geralt of Rivia.
Yes,
I was
in your
what's up
dungeon.
again?
I apologize.
To meet people, let Triss
I
go.
beg
Your friend.
You won't do that because they're with Nilfgaardians. Speaking of the
Nilfgaardian
Lodge,
and
Those plans should interest no.
the Lodge will cease to exist. What are you? But you don't like me. You're gonna leave me in here. Blah blah blah.
Politics. A break soon.
Radovid is capable, but too young.
You're helping him. Leave Triss alone.
That would be food.
You don't want to do that. What kind of favor is Redania doing?
What favor do you mean?
You won't tell me because you're smart. Radovid won't be amused.